Heyo YouTube, MusicMan1310 here, and welcome to Gun Versus. It's a series where you tell me which guns to compare in Black Ops 3, and I break them down and compare and contrast the key components of each gun. Quick note, helping me testing out each of these guns is a very good friend of mine, Overlord MMM, who is not a Call of Duty player, but he does enjoy doing quirky things with game mechanics in every game that he ever tried, as long as it's good, including making fun combinations with the attachments. This episode is comparing the Weevil and the Vesper. Right off the bat, both submachine guns are 4 to 6 shots to kill, and headshots take 1 less shot to kill at medium and long ranges. Also, as far as accuracy, both of them have high vertical recoil. Now, the Weevil goes straight up, while the Vesper goes up and either to the left or to the right. Either way, both recoil patterns are easy to control. At this point, both guns have different stats and performances, so let's go over the Weevil to begin with. The Weevil shoots at about 726 rounds a minute, and before I continue, on the screen is how I came to the number in case you want to test it for yourself. If you add rapid fire to the Weevil, it'll bring the rate of fire to about 269. Not too impressive, but can be useful if you need that extra fire rate. Reload time is 2.8 seconds if you dump everything in the magazine, which won't happen too often, and 2.5 seconds if you have at least 1 bullet left in the mag. Oftentimes, you can get a few kills before actually needing to reload because the Weevil has 50 bullets in the magazine. Basically, assuming you hit every bullet, you can kill up to 8 people at long ranges before reloading, and that's when it takes 6 shots to kill, by the way. In practice, however, you can kill 4 or 5 people at close and medium ranges before either getting killed or needing to reload. As far as recommended attachments, quick draw and long barrel are a must. Oftentimes you will kill in 4 shots, so if you extend the 4-shot range, which is not that far, then you can outclass assault rifles in cases where you should have died solely because you'd be shooting faster. Other attachments include stock for added mobility while you're aimed down sights, and rapid fire mainly for aggressive reasons, but they're not as important as quick draw or long barrel. As far as playstyle of the gun, it can work with any playstyle. I was trying to figure out which style works best, but it doesn't really matter for what it's used for. You can literally do any sort of playstyle and the Weevil can basically work one way or another. Few notes before I go to the Vesper. If you're thinking that if the Weevil has high recoil, shouldn't I recommend the foregrip attachment? Actually, no. Overlord and I tested the gun both with and without foregrip and found that if you look closely, foregrip slightly increases the horizontal pattern and does nothing to the vertical pattern. So I would recommend avoiding the foregrip. Another thing you should avoid with the Weevil is close range battles without rapid fire. There are guns that can kill in 3 shots, and the Weevil kills in 4 in close ranges. In this case, rapid fire could mean life or death. Now we move on to the Vesper, aka the fastest shooting gun in the game, aka my personal favorite SMG. I'm not kidding when I say it shoots fast. It shoots at a whopping 1,200 rounds a minute. That's 1,200 bullets per minute. No, want to go even faster? Add rapid fire to make it about 1,259 rounds a minute. Downside to this rate of fire is the average magazine at 30 rounds. So you will be close to 10 bullets left after a kill or 2. Reload time is 2.1 seconds if you have a single bullet somehow in the magazine, and 2.5 if you're empty. One thing to note is that you may run out of bullets completely, so Scavenger is a near must with the Vesper. Speaking of musts, attachments you must have on the Vesper are foregrip and extended mags. Foregrip lowers the vertical recoil significantly, and extended mags turns 30 rounds into 42. If you want a third attachment, depending on your playstyle, go with either quick draw or laser sight. The way I see it is if you're in close engagements more often, go with the laser sight and just hip fire. If you're in medium engagement, use quick draw grip. And if you're challenging at a long range engagement, you're crazy. But if it works, it works. Overall, use this gun if you're an aggressive player. Either that or if you like to rush a lot. Whichever one works. Now, the Vesper is statistically better than the Weevil, which was a little bit of a disappointment because both Overlord and I expected more out of the Weevil. But this is what we came up with. Anyways, that's going to be it for this matchup. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, comment for the next episode, subscribe to Overlord's channel in the description below, subscribe to this channel for more Guns Versus, and this is MusicMan1310 signing out. Bye!